This next video here is all based around an enchantment of Outlaw Merriment. I like this card. It's just, I find it very slow to bring out. You gotta wait till turn 4 basically to bring it out, and if you don't have the second white to bring it out on turn 4, you're screwed. So yeah, having this card, I like the artwork in this one really well. But as you can see, it says here at the beginning of your upkeep, choose one of the, at random. Choose create a red and white creature token that has got one of these three characteristics. The one I like the most is the one with trample and haste, but being able to either pick off their weenie creatures or low creatures is really cool. What I was thinking of, though, is you got the Outlaw Merriment. Yeah, it costs 4 to bring out, so yeah, turn 4 you might actually have something out on the board. But you pair it with Vigilant Justice, and whenever a human enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to any target. So every turn you're creating at least 1 human token, and then you're dealing 1 point of damage to any target. So if he's got creatures out, or if you just want to deal damage directly to him, that's ideal. So you have these two dealing damage. They're enchantments. I love enchantments. I don't know why I love enchantments so much, but to add to that painful side of things is you have this one here. So your creatures that you're creating, whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So there's another part, another enchantment. Yes, it's now we're looking at 3 different colors, but an expensive enchantments. Is there cards out there that allow you to pay less for enchantments? That's my question to you guys. If you guys can give me suggestions on how to bring these cards out, maybe on turn 3 instead of turn 4 and 5, that would be helpful. And then again, it is modern that I'm trying to build these on, not old school or anything along those lines. It's one of those scenarios where you're trying to get things out faster without the help of moxes or things like dark rituals. Because dark rituals aren't available, I don't think, in modern nowadays either. Or soul rings, by that matter. Like, soul rings would be good for these if you're doing it in a commander deck. So maybe I make a commander deck of a crap ton of creature producing, damage producing cards, range between the casting costs of between 2 and 5, to be able to make up a deck of more enchantments that do damage to your opponents in that sort of sense. But I guess I'm more of an old school player, and I'm not too familiar with some of the stuff that you can use in decks nowadays to beef up your card, like to be able to play things faster. Without adding green into this deck, I'm not sure if it's doable. But it is red, white, and black that may be able to do, like, I know there's a crap ton of enchantments out there that are really cool. And these are, for me, these are 3 that are really cool enchantments. There are other ones out there as well, but these are the ones that I picked, going, yeah, that looks really cool. Whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. May not work in group play, but it might work in group play. Because you just focus on 1 player, kill him, and then focus on another player, kill him. And you're just attacking, like, you can technically, if you wanted to, you could add in Crinkle Mob Boss as well, allowing you to, whenever a creature attacks, if you're building a bunch of creatures and that sort of thing, and as well as, okay, we're making more of a deck here. You put the Goblin War Chief in there, you're pumping out goblins, and you throw in impact tremors into that enchantment side of things, and you're starting to hurt your opponents a little bit faster. But over time, things will happen. Anyways, I hope that was an interesting combo and that sort of thing. There's more to come down the road. When I find the cards I'm looking for, I will be making up more simple combos, more simple starter ideas where I'm stuck on what else to put in them. I do have a couple of really interesting ideas. When they fire really well. When they don't fire, they're crap. So, like, with that enchantment deck, if you add in copy enchantment into it, you're adding another color, blue, you can make those enchantment decks really, really, really painful. Food for thought. I just figured I'd leave it all with you guys, and I guess we'll have to test out some of these as well in gameplay to see what happens once I have a completed 60 cards minimum for modern, 100 cards for your commander. I don't know about trying the commander out online, but we can try at least doing some of it. Maybe we could do some live streams of gameplay and you guys can help me rebuild and build stuff. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.